Seatbelts on, guys?
Yep. I'm gonna wear my
Off to the park. You're gonna take these kids to the park at least once a day or somewhere once a day. Otherwise, they will drive me nuts at home and I will not get anything done whatsoever.
Except for today, because we're going to the new park with my mom's friend Shauna and the boys.
It's like having German Shepherds. You know, if you don't run them in the morning, they drive you nuts for the rest of the day, and then you'll never get anything done.
It's a German.
You listen to whining and complaining and all of the things. Never get anything done.
No.
So, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab myself a coffee because we don't have any coffee at home. My espresso order is gonna take a while to come in.
It's a good thing that Tim Hortons has a drive-through. Mom can just order from the drive-through, and it's... If it wasn't a drive-through, we would just have to go in and get a coffee or something for us to eat. So
This old man behind me looks like Mr. Feeney. I think he's vaping though, so it's definitely not Mr. Feeney.
And then just want to take your order, please.
Hi, can I get a medium iced cat made with chocolate milk and
Okay.
and a 10-pack of Timbits?
Are your Timbits assorted?
Yes, please.
Okay, anything else?
That's all. Thank you.
Okay, so that's $6.65.
Okay. Lucky butts.
We get Timbits. Good morning, 665, please.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too. All right. All right. Off to the park we go. Off to the park. My son just asked if we could go to Chuck E. Cheese one day, and I just blew his mind. And I told him that I used to work at Chuck E. Cheese a long ass time ago. I guess he found a YouTube video of some kids going to Chuck E. Cheese or whatever, but yeah, just blew his mind. Apparently, kids forget that adults used to have lives before they were around. I think I was in my early 20s when I worked there. It was a lot of fun. We just got home from the park and I'm gonna make some bagels. I really wanted some bagels for a while. I have some cheese. I'm gonna make some cheddar bagels. Actually, they're marble cheese, so they'll be marble cheese bagels. Anyways, let's make some bagels. Oh, why did that zoom in? Nobody needs that. Nobody needs that. Back up. One of these days, I will have enough room in my kitchen where I don't have to lug this off the cupboard, because I think that I'm getting sick, which really sucks. Like, you can kind of hear it in my voice. I don't think I'm feeling all that great. I woke up this morning stuffed up, but I thought it was like allergies or something. I don't know, but I think I might actually be getting sick, which really sucks. But anyways, I'm gonna make some bagels. If you want the recipe, always will be in the description below. I have many bagel recipes. I went on a journey of just using this bagel recipe to make it every different way I possibly could. And today we're gonna make some cheese bagels, so come watch me as I do that. What was that noise?
I'm trying to open it.
Do you need some help?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
let's make some bagels. 2 teaspoons of yeast, just regular traditional yeast. 1.5 teaspoons of sugar. 1.25 cup of water. You want the water warm enough, like you would set up for a baby's bath, not too hot because you don't want to burn the baby, but not too cold also because you don't want the baby to freeze and cry, because crying babies are no fun. And you give it a little stir and just give it a minute to make sure the yeast is active. 1, 2, 3.5 cups of flour, teaspoon of salt, and that's it. At this point, you can put in whatever it is that you like. If you want to make onion bagels, put in some onion flakes. If you want to make cheddar cheese bagels, I usually just wait until I get this dough going, which is what I'm going to do now. So put my hook on there, get it down. When it starts doing this, you're gonna take it up. I'm going to whisper this because I don't want my kids to find out that I'm about to make cookies. But I have decided that I would like some oatmeal cookies. I'm gonna make some brown sugar oatmeal cookies. How much time's left on my timer?
37 minutes and 34 seconds left.
So I have 37 minutes until my bagels are ready to cook anyway. So while I'm waiting for that, I'm gonna make some cookies.
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before the new. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew.
And I ever hear the call. It's like everybody.
I have the rest of the batter chilling in the fridge. So this is without chilling. The rest of the batter is chilling in the fridge. I'm gonna leave it in the fridge to chill. And then, I don't know, maybe in about an hour, 2 hours, I'll do another couple batches and see how the chilling process works better. See if it works better with the chilling process. I don't know. Anyways, these are delicious. I highly recommend making these. Check out the link in the description below and let me know if you have made them and if you like them. Google, set a timer for 1.5 minutes. So these are the two that I stuffed, my little experiment, but look at the rest of them. Oh my God. We're gonna let them cool for a couple minutes and then we're gonna test them out. How soft though. Cream cheese?
Yes, please.
So I love that it ended up with these like little pockets of cheese in there, which is exactly what I was hoping for. I was kind of hoping to be able to cut it in half and open it up and have like a huge pocket of cheese in there, but that's okay. We'll just add more cheese next time. Look how nice and soft that is. Like, make your own bagels at home. So much easier than you think. So much more delicious than store-bought. Day 2 of the, what is it called? Sourdough starter. I keep wanting to say challenge, but it's not a challenge. Although it could end up being challenging, so who knows. But day 2 of the sourdough starter. This is what we got going on. It's actually starting to bubble. And I think what I need to do is take some of this out and then feed it. So we will do that as soon as the cookies are done. I have now chilled these cookies and I'm gonna bake them. We'll see how much of a difference that makes. They've been chilled for 4 hours. It's been some time, I'll just say that. I'm gonna make apple crisp cookies now. There's a stupid clip in my hair. So it turns out, if you forget to set a timer, or you think you set a timer, and Google didn't hear you or whatever, might overcook the cookies. They're a little bit crunchy. I did do one batch that was really good. Turned out really great. Absolutely delicious. I'm on the fence about whether or not chilling made a difference. I know that chilling made a difference. Oh, my pants are falling down. Hold on a second. Chilling made a difference as far as scoopability was concerned. I didn't really find it to be too different as far as actual cooking. I wish I had saved one of the cookies from that first batch to literally compare side by side so you could see the difference, but of course my kids and my husband got right into that batch before I even had a chance to stop them, which is fine. That's what the whole purpose of that is. The non-chilling ones did end up a lot flatter. The chilled ones were like, they do have a bit more of a like a mound situation to them. there's that. Flavor's all there. I don't know why, but for some reason, oops, sorry, I'm not sure why, but for some reason when I cooked the second batch, not the batch that I burnt, but the first batch, when I cooked them, my house smelled like apple crisp. So it gave me all kinds of ideas for October. I'm so excited. That's about it for tonight. I'm gonna do a little bit of reading to figure out what it is that I need to do with this lovely lady. She's looking really good. Look at that. It's nice and bubbly. It's alive, man. Look at that. That's amazing. I need to do something with it. I know I need to feed it. I need to take some of it out or something. I don't know. I need to do something, but I need to research first. Also, I would like to name her. So if you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comment section. I would like to give her a name worthy. There we have it. We will see you tomorrow. Forgot that I was documenting this. So this is day 3. We're on day, it was up to about here. I'll show you the picture. I'll put the picture in now because I did take a picture because I'm also doing a photographic journal of the whole process. But anyways, it's also updated like day-to-day updates on my Instagram. So make sure that you follow my Instagram and then you can, the link will be right there. Follow my Instagram and you can check out how it works day to day. So I'm gonna put this down a little bit. This is where I am. Again, this is day 2, second feeding. It had a little bit of bubbling. Starting to smell a little something, but it's not rancid. It is that sour smell, which I think means we're in the right direction, which I'm very excited about. So again, we're gonna feed a cup of water, or a cup of flour and half a cup of water. Thank goodness tomorrow's grocery day. Otherwise, I'd have a major stall in this whole project because I have no groceries whatsoever. Oh, I look like trash. Please don't judge the way that I look right now. I've literally been spending I spent the entire day on the couch pretty much today. I have what some may call, wow, that was a sentence that was stuck somewhere else. That wasn't my brain. I have what some might call a summer cold, which is really weird. Like I don't feel a lot of the cold symptoms, which thank God. It's been a long time. After all the COVID bans were lifted, our entire family got sick. I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to that. We all just found a brick wall and ran headfirst into it. Like it was incredible how much our bodies were missing that immune system fight, that it challenged a lot of viruses to fight that week and that month and that year. Honestly, we were getting, especially once the kids went back to school and everybody was just sick all the time, constantly. Luckily, we've all been doing really well, knock on wood, and it's been going pretty well for us. Oh yeah, I have to use filtered water, hold on. But for some reason, I got hit with something. Rowan's been saying that he's been feeling a little sicky. I'm not really sure about him. He did have weird, just random fever a few nights ago before I got sick, which is probably where this cold came from. But he didn't have any of the other symptoms of being sick at all. So I've got all this stuff in here. I'm just mixing it up. He didn't seem to have any of the other, like coughing or sniffling. I'm not really coughing too much. I'm just sore throat and lethargic, really. So a lot of the stuff that I read, I guess when you're doing a sourdough starter, you're supposed to do it by weight. I don't have a kitchen scale. I've never had a kitchen scale. Maybe one day, if I have a kitchen big enough for a kitchen scale, I will get a kitchen scale, but I don't have a kitchen scale. I think actually I might have one downstairs, but it doesn't have batteries in it. I bought it a long time ago because I was gonna weigh my snakes, and then by the time I got around to weighing my snakes, it was out of batteries, and I fully forgot to get batteries, and that was literal years ago. I think that kitchen scale is probably older than my son. So it's very old. So basically what I'm saying is that a lot of recipes, instructions, whatever it is that you want to call it for sourdough, they all nod to the fact that weight weighing your measurements is ideal. However, a lot of them did end up giving me measurements for actually using like cups and like volume instead of just weight. So it's funny because everybody's sourdough seems to work at the end of the day, but everybody seems to have a different reason why it works. So who knows? Maybe they all work, maybe none of them work. Maybe I'm following a fool down their path, who knows? They all seem to have different measurements, and yet somehow they all seem to mention that the measurements are very important to keep. So I don't know. Anyways, I did see a lot of information about not mixing with anything metal, so I have been using my chopsticks to do that. Whether that makes a difference, I don't know, but I've got it all mixed up. We're gonna put it back on the shelf, and that's it for day 3.